Welcome back. It's one more round of Select here on the Lab Video Game TV. Today I'll be running through the InterSolar 83 demo by developer and publisher First Time Games, set for release December 31st, 2024. Yes, that's a ways away. This is just the alpha, but it looks really interesting and I'm gonna give it a shot. I want to say a special thank you to First Time Games for hooking me up with the PCVR key, the Steam key. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for reaching out. Guys, it's some more space exploration time. Let's do it like there ain't nothing to it. InterSolar 83. All right. Alpha demo version 1.08. Ship flight and planetary landing. This demo is intended to showcase the first stage of development and includes ship flight, landing, planetary generation. Many more features will be added to this title as development continues and it enters early access. Thank you for being here at the start of the journey. You're most welcome, First Time Games. Okay, what we got here? Right-handed. Yes, right-handed. Standing. No adjustment, not recommended for players who wish to physically move from standing to sitting in the real world. Please note, chairs in your VR play area are dangerous obstacles. Gotcha. Seated. That's more like it. Let's do it.
The InterSolar Corporation accepts no responsibility for injury caused by being recklessly.
This should be interesting.
Greetings, Explorer.
Greetings.
Congratulations on joining the InterSolar Corporation and signing up as an InterSolar pilot.
Thank you.
By now, you should have completed your basic orientation, medicals, and insurance waivers, and are now en route to your first extrasolar destination.
I trust I did.
Please note, if for any reason you haven't completed your medical, orientation, or waivers, InterSolar accepts no responsibility for any injury or loss of life while on board this vessel, and reserves the right to charge you an administration fee for any wear and tear on the ship.
Of
and its
course.
systems. Now let's get down to business and take you through the basic operation of the spacecraft.
Let's do it.
Take a seat in the main cockpit area and I'll take you through some of the features that earned this craft the coveted title, Third Easiest Small Ship to Fly for the Novice Pilot on a Budget, 4 years running. Welcome to the pilot seat, Captain. Get used to it. By the time you've completed a tour of duty, this seat will feel like part of your own body, and not in a good way. Let's get the ship's onboard computer system up and running. Grab the data cartridge in front of you and slot it into the disk drive on the dashboard.
Here's what I'm wondering. Like, is it called InterSolar 83 because this is in 1983? I mean, stuff like this that looks like a, this looks like 8-track tape cartridge. It looks like an 8-track cartridge and some stuff in here, the buttons and, you know, the interface looks kind of dated. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's 1983.
To start transferring the data to the computer, hit the key marked Load.
This looks so retro. Load.
The Umami 400 Astro computer represents the cutting edge of computer technology.
Does it now?
Capable of transferring many kilobytes of data.
Capable of sending a
minutes.
fax?
This advanced electronic brain will become one of your most essential tools. A source of entertainment and on longer expeditions, even a friend to talk.
Sounds like a fax
The
machine.
InterSolar Corporation reminds pilots that should you begin to hear the
Or a modem from the
back to you, you should seek a medical
the 90s.
assessment at your next inhabited station. Okay.
Roger
As
that.
you can see on your display, you have a little time before you arrive at your destination. You're free to leave your seat and move around your ship. The computer will notify you when it's time to take control again. Or if you prefer, you can stay put.
Only click turning.
Work a little on getting those grooves in your seat cushion just the way you like.
Hold to leave seat. Okay, so there's no free locomotion and there's no smooth turning, only click turning. But, you know, all of that will change. This is just an alpha build. What do you got here? Sign up for updates and news. Click here, open browser outside of game. You can also come and join the conversation here. Join us on Discord. I will join your Discord actually, because your game is looking pretty good so far for an indie game, an alpha build. Looking pretty good. I don't drink sodas. That ain't good for you. I don't drink sodas, but they do look pretty. They do look pretty. Ooh, ghost
That's
can.
the arrival alarm. Better get back to that seat, Commander.
Will do.
Just Grab that hyperdrive lever, pull back, and hold on tight. You may feel some nausea
Hyperdrive.
on your first hyperspace dropout.
Okay.
This is normal. Remember, sanitized screen wipes are available from all InterSol retail outlets.
You mean if I, just in case I hurl? Got you. Roger that.
Welcome to your first visit to an alien star system.
Okay.
So far, you're doing great.
System Omega 136
Say that by
date.
InterSol Human Resources.
22nd of January
All you've really done
2083.
so far is pull a lever back. And we had monkeys doing that in spaceships over 100 years ago.
Okay, so it's not
Let's take a look at the
1983.
basic ship controls. In front of you is the joystick.
Mhm.
This turns, rolls, and pitches the ship. Grip the stick with your dominant hand and try moving each axis one at a time. To turn the ship, twist the joystick. To roll or lean the ship, tilt the joystick to one side. To tilt the nose of the ship up and down, tilt the joystick back or forward. It'll take some practice, but eventually, with hard work, you will reach the level of basic competence.
Kinda sluggish.
InterSol Corporation prides
Not nearly as responsive as, let's say, Space
the large
Salvage or
lever to
Star
the
Wars
side of the
Squadrons, but
joystick is the accelerator. This makes the ship go forward and, of course, backward.
guess it's not that kind of
Try a little
party.
flying to get the feel of the craft, and I'll check back in shortly.
Okay. Let's do some flying. Let's fly towards this planet that looks like Saturn. Man, I kind of wish my seat could be adjusted though, you know? I think I should be able to see a little bit more over the dashboard. Yeah. I remember in Space Salvage you could adjust the seat backwards and
Great.
forward.
By now, you should be a professional star pilot.
Already?
The InterSol Corporation
Is that
has
how it
every
works?
confidence that you will refine your already formidable skills as you explore the galaxy.
Okay.
But now you've learned how to fly. Let's show you how to avoid having to do it in the first place.
Okay.
Via the autopilot.
Autopilot.
The NavCalc Junior Autopilot is quite simple to use. You navigate the menu via the white arrow keys on the keypad. Scroll using the left and right to target the nearby moon.
Okay.
Then scroll down to autopilot mode and select orbit. Finally scroll down to autopilot active and hit the green confirm key. This should activate the autopilot and the ship will begin traveling towards the moon and entering into an orbit. I'll check back in once you are in a stable orbit around the moon. Note that when autopilot is running, you are free to leave your seat and relax in your spacious quarters.
Spacious. Copy that. So, okay, I need to orbit the moon. Okay. So then, we scroll, gas giant, moon. Got that. Approach. Yes, we're gonna approach the moon and we're gonna activate, boom, autopilot. Great. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, I'm too low. I'd love to be able to be a little bit higher up. Like if I stood up, something like that. Yeah. I'd like to be higher up. Maybe the seat could be adjusted in Space Salvage. You could adjust the seat back and forward. Maybe you guys at first time games may want to consider having the pilots a little bit higher up, or the ability to adjust the seat, because I can't see anything over there. I mean, there's a standing option, but I shouldn't have to choose standing in order to see over my dash while I'm flying, because it's a seated operation. So yeah. But yes, so far so good. I love the way the game looks, love the way it feels, has a certain level of immersion to it, and I do love the voice acting. So far so good. And all of this may be just temporary. It's all going to improve, I suspect, by early access. But this panel right here looks like just a flat JPEG image, which that's what it is. So maybe stuff like that will change eventually, and there'll be more interactable objects in the environment and whatnot. But so far so good for an alpha demo. I applaud you guys. This game also has a slow pace to it. What's that? Is that the moon? Yeah. It also has a little slow pace to it that I can appreciate as well. It doesn't seem like a fast action kind of thing. Take your time. Slow build. Okay, so that's the moon. What I'm gonna do now is, he said, okay, hold on. Moon, approach, orbit the moon. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I like this. It's a decent change. I've been playing Hyperspace 2. I've been playing Star Wars Squadrons. I've been playing Space Salvage, and they're different games in comparison to this. You know, this has a more simulation feel to it, more real world kind of feel to it. Never been in a spaceship before, I agree, but it does have that feel. It makes me feel as if I'm actually a space pilot. And I'm not saying those other games don't, but this doesn't have the aliens and the starfights and whatnot. And maybe that'll happen as well. But for the demo, it just has this, gives me a feel of what's the name of that movie I saw with Sandra Bullock? It makes me actually feel like, you know, it has a real feel to it. And as sluggish as the ship feels, I'm just going to go right ahead and assume that that's how it's supposed to feel, because it's not supposed to be like a starfighter.
Gain new equipment and software on your adventures, you will be able to carry out a number of tasks from a stable orbit, such as scanning planet surfaces for objects and resources. For now, though, just admire the view. Let's complete an orbit, then I'll check back in.
Okay. Still on orbit mode. Autopilot still active, so okay. So I'm just going to wait to orbit the moon and then I guess he'll check back in. But yeah, based on what he just said, sounds like scanning planets and doing stuff like that is gonna be the you know what? I know how this game dev thing goes. You know, I ain't no game dev, but I know how this game dev thing goes. And you know, for a game that promises a release, an early access release in 2024, you know, in December 2024, more than a year away, all kinds of things could change. All kinds of things could be added. Minds could change, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, while it does seem like slow-paced and whatnot, who's to tell? And again, I do not see a trigger on this, but maybe the ship will also change, you know? I don't know if these devs, I suspect it is, yes, it is an indie project, so I suspect they may not have No Man's Sky's kind of budget to, you know, stretch this out into some infinite thing where you can go on all kinds of different planets all over the galaxy and do this and do that. I've seen great things done with minuscule budgets before. And like I said, you know, I think this is like a so far so good kind of moment. I am impressed. I am impressed with this so far. Pretty good space sim VR game. And I've got to say, I'm gonna join the Discord, and I'm gonna keep tracks and keep tabs on this game, just like I did with Space Salvage. Follow these guys on Twitter and whatnot, and you know, stay up to date with the progress they're making, because this does look promising. You know, a wise man, or maybe a paranoid or cynical man once said, "A promise is a comfort to a fool." But you know, I think the only way a game like this wouldn't actually really happen is maybe some financial problems. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed for the devs. First time games, if this is your first game, I do trust that you will have great first time out the gate. Yep. Thanks again for the PCVR Steam key, the alpha, the early alpha key. Truly appreciate it, and I'm happy to be a part of this journey. Add my 2 cents and add my value to the development by assisting in getting the word out there, you know? Other than online on YouTube, this will also be on the TV series, the Lab Video Game TV, in 25 countries across the Caribbean, only on Flow 1. So yeah, I'm happy to assist in getting the word out there, because this seems like a pretty ambitious and promising project. InterSolar 83. Look at the details in the hands, like it, in the gloves. Nice. The animations are nice. The only thing I don't like is the click turning, but that will be resolved, I am certain. Far be it from me to be trying to kick an alpha build, especially such a lovely alpha build. Now this, you know, rotation of this orbit of the planet thing, this kind of feels like padding, you know, like, you know, let's add some extra time to the demo so it's not over in like 10 or 15 minutes or whatever. This is really slow, and I suspect this won't be in the actual game. Like you said, just enjoy the sights, and the sights are beautiful, but this is really slow. This is, yeah. This is a bit much of nothing, a lot of nothing to be doing. But yeah, it's just alpha. It's just a demo. So I highly doubt there'll be stuff like this happening in the actual game. But it does give me time to, you know, reflect and check out what is already on offer, what I've already experienced, say what I like so far and what I don't like. Let's see how much longer this orbit is gonna take. I trust it's not a...
Now you have fully mastered spaceflight. Let's bring this bird down.
All right.
Preferably in one piece.
All right.
Fly down towards the surface of the moon and we'll go through the landing procedure.
All right, so we turn off autopilot then, correct? All right. I know we're supposed to land on the moon. Hold on. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna work on getting the smoothest landing we possibly can. I agree, I am a rookie pilot here, but yeah, straighten her up, Wayne. You see, I wish I could see where I was going. That's what I'm talking about. I think I should be a little bit higher up. Approaching the moon's surface. Let's go over into the light though. The light side of the moon, not the dark side of the moon. Nose up. Can we go a little bit faster? I mean, I am landing, so I should be patient. And this game does strike me as a patient man's game. The moon is quite nice at this time of year,
now
isn't
would
it?
be a good time to lower your landing gear.
Okay.
The button on the left-hand side of the cockpit. As you get nearer to the ground, you should pull back on the accelerator and bring the ship to a stop, hovering some way above the ground. From this point, you should use the directional thrusters via the thumbstick to bring your ship slowly down to the ground.
Oh, okay.
You'll know when you've landed when you hear the landing gear clamps deploy and the engines shut down.
Okay. So I come to a standstill and I level the ship and I pull down on the thumbsticks. Okay. Getting a little bit more into the light, please. I can't see. Oh crap. Okay, I'll take it right here. I'll take it right here and see what happens. Level. Stop. 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 Tip the nose down. We want it leveled. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I think we can get it right here. The thumbstick. That's what you said, right? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Touchdown. Congratulations, pilot. Any landing you can walk away from is a good landing.
All right.
When you're ready, why don't you head out of the airlock for a look around?
Any landing that you can walk away from is a good landing. I think I can walk away from this. I appreciate your optimism and your yes, your can we yes, I appreciate your optimistic outlook, you know? Made me feel like somebody. Okay, out the airlock. A little bit closer. Boom. Stand right there. Boom. And I've seen this in movies 100 times before. You're gonna have to, you're gonna wanna, yeah. Close that. Can I go a little bit closer? Yeah. Hold on. That's my spacesuit right there. Okay, that's a little bit too close for comfort. Okay, hold on. Maybe this here, airlock control, caution. Let's try it anyway.
That's one small step for a junior employee.
Okay.
One giant leap for the InterSolar Corporation.
Okay.
Well, this is where I leave you, Explorer. If you like what you've seen, then maybe you should consider supporting the development of and gaining access to the full game. There's
Okay.
a clipboard back in the ship that will take you to the website and Discord groups where you can find out how. This demo is fine, but you only get to kick around this one ball of dirt. Imagine having unlimited balls of dirt combined with far slimmer chances of survival. Who doesn't want that? Stay safe, explorer.
Thank you kindly, sir. Thank you kindly. Whoa. Oh, I just fell out the ship? Okay. It's alpha, guys. It's an alpha build. No love lost. So, I'm on the moon. And that's my craft right here. First time games, I liked this. I like this quite a bit. And it being just an alpha, I know I've been saying that like 100 times, but I can't overstate it. It's an alpha by an indie studio, and their name is First Time Game, so this is perhaps their first game ever. And I think you guys are doing an excellent job. This game has at least a year to go before early access, maybe 2 years before the full release. So I only expect greatness. This is beautiful. All the little bugs and glitches and things I don't like the click turning and the lack of full locomotion. Not a problem, because I know all of that will be sorted out in time. It's a beautiful game. First time games. Thanks again for the opportunity to be a part of this journey. I'll be joining you guys on Discord real soon. For now, I'm calling it, guys. InterSolar 83. InterSolar 83. The demo. Good stuff. Hey, I landed on the moon. What can I say? I can't complain. I like the vibe of this game. So far it's kind of giving me a let's say No Man's Sky space salvage kind of vibe, and I like it. Slow paced, methodical, perhaps maybe a thinking man's game, an explorer's game. Either way, I really enjoyed it. Thanks again to First Time Games for hooking me up with this Alpha PCVR key. Greatly appreciated. I also appreciate every single one of you who took the time to watch. You can also watch us on Flow One in 25 countries across the Caribbean. Remember to download the official Flow Sports app to watch us on Flow on the go. That's the Lab Video Game TV, the TV series. Season 10 has ended in about 13 weeks. Season 11 will kick off and we'll be back at it once again. Check out the reruns in the meantime. Thanks again to everyone who took the time to watch this video. I'm the Sage. This has been Select on the Lab Video Game TV, where our game is never over.